So the first thing of the day, I'm opening this package from Alicia Marie, my good friend. I was expecting her merch because I'd known that she'd reached out and asked me my sizes and things, but I wasn't expecting a bottle of Don Julio this early in the morning. I'm freaking out, Alicia. This is amazing. I'm gonna wear this as my outfit of the day. But the Don Julio is just cracking me up. This is the most Alicia thing I've ever seen. All right, so we're going on day 4 of me not washing my hair, and I've decided that I need to do it. I have not washed my hair since... I haven't washed my hair since Saturday night, I believe. Yeah, so, okay, that makes sense. I'm trying to see how long my hair can go without washing it each time because I want to be able to wash my hair less. And I also love, like, honestly, the majority of my hair is fine. It's always, of course, just the roots that get really greasy, but, and my friend Iria, who's also like a hair expert, told me that my hair is super dry right now because I wash it a lot, among other reasons. She told me I need to get Olaplex. So if you guys use Olaplex, let me know what you guys think about it, because I've heard many things and I just haven't taken the plunge. I just use really whatever I have in my shower, so I need to maybe focus a bit more on my hair health. So Olaplex she told me to get. She also told me to get a heat protectant, which I don't use anymore, so I need to do that. There's always something to improve about yourself. It's kind of exhausting. Like, there's always something that you could be doing better, and you'll just never fully get it all done. But one can try. So anyway, I'm gonna shower and then get to work for the day. I'm gonna put on my Alicia Marie VLOGMAS set after I shower. So exciting things today. I can already tell you today's vlog is going to be a lot of me looking like this. I am just very much on my period right now, so this is the reality of my day today. But I'm gonna heat up some chicken soup, kettle cooked from Trader Joe's. I moved Corona, my plant, out here to get a little bit more light. I am cramping so hard right now. My period is in full swing, so I'm just trying to get as much done as I can. I have to say, working, like doing any sort of work while you're on your period is just the hardest thing ever. I've always experienced really horrible cramps. That's the initial reason why I went on birth control back when I was, I think, 16. I've dealt with horrible period cramps my whole life. Like, I used to have to come home from school early, things like that. So I'm really crampy right now, trying to just get a few things off my to-do list done at least before I try to lay down or something, because I'm really not feeling hot. Like, really not feeling good today. I was like, do I even vlog today? I feel like I'm being boring and complaining, but this is just another day. It's a real thing that we go through as women, and so thought that I would still post something, even if it's just me kind of complaining. I just finished up this logo that I'm making for, oh, I just got confirmation that another campaign was approved, which is good. Anyway, so I just finished up a logo, well, a couple of different logo options for a client. I'm working with a blogger to make her header for her site, and I came up with a bunch of different, I don't want to show the full like logo because it is, you know, under wraps right now, but just working on some different lettering styles. I used this really awesome brush called Blackburn. It's one of my favorite brushes on Procreate to make this. Next on my to-do list, I'm making a promo graphic. I want to do more of this on my Instagram. I often forget to promo my podcast whoa. And I got a confirmation from Revolve that my order is on its way. That's always great. Anyway, so I'm gonna work on a promo graphic for tomorrow's podcast. I try to promote my podcast as much as possible, but I often do drop the ball with that. And because a lot of them are story-based, they're like 90% story-based, like people from history, events from history, I try to, of course, promo them because I feel like people need to put photos to what I'm speaking of and so are speaking about. So today I'm promoting tomorrow's episode, which is all about prohibition. It's so good, guys. I listened back to it this morning because I have an editor helping me now with the podcast, so I had to listen back to it because I'm so picky. As you know, I talked about this on like day 1 of VLOGMAS, so I listened to it back and I heard all of her edits and they were all perfect. This time around, I had some notes from last time that I gave her, but this time around was amazing. And as I was listening to it, I kind of like honestly black out when I podcast sometimes and I don't like remember whether or not it was good. I often, like, after I'm done podcasting, say to myself, oh my God, that was horrible. Like, I'm my own biggest critic, and I always think that my content isn't as impactful or good as it is oftentimes, and I have to remind myself of that. Everyone is critical of themselves, but yeah, I'm a huge critic of myself. So after this last episode, I was like, I don't know how that was. I feel like it might have been, you know, kind of not so great, but I think it was really good. Listening back to it this morning, I was like, wow, I'm impressed with myself. So I'm gonna do some promo graphics for that. I really got into the full story of Prohibition and like why it was conceived, like why, and if you guys don't know what I'm talking about, Prohibition was when in America in the 1920s for an entire decade, almost 12 years, alcohol was banned in the US. So interestingly enough, it wasn't drinking alcohol that was banned, so you could consume it if you already had it, or if you were going to church, or if it was prescribed. So like there were ways you could get around it like legally, but then when it ran out, and after of course 10 years of this being the law where they weren't selling it, it's hard to hang on to alcohol for that long. So people obviously stocked up, but you could not, it was illegal to buy it, it was illegal to make it, it was illegal to sell it, transport it, all of those things for a decade plus. From 1920 to 1932? When was it? I have my notes right. 1933. So it really lasted for a long time, and that created speakeasies, it created so many different like terms, and mixed drinks were born from Prohibition. So many different things that I found out about while I was researching that I am so excited for you guys to hear about tomorrow on Thick and Thin. So yeah, so I'm gonna do a little promo graphic for my stories about the podcast using some photos I'm finding online. There's some really interesting pictures. There's this one, it's like a sign on the front of a storefront, and it says, "Prohibition is near at hand. Prepare for the worst. Stock up now. Today, tomorrow, soon there'll be nothing but the lake. Oh, cold stein of beer, 5 cents." Wow. This is what I'm up to right now. I'm making a promo graphic. After that, I'm making 2 different wallpapers. I often do little giveaways for followers on Instagram for custom made wallpapers, and so I have 2 that I'm making today. And then I have some time blocked off this afternoon to brainstorm some designs for those glass mugs I was talking about that I want to make, the coffee mugs. I think I talked about that in like episode 3 of Vlogmas. I'll show you guys some bird's eye views of me doing all of the above, but yeah, that's the update on what I'm up to from my spot. I feel like this is like the only spot that you guys have seen during Vlogmas, but I really am, I'm not going anywhere, so I'm doing my best. So I just got my Nuuly in the mail, and I got so much stuff that they had to give me a box versus one of those like normal bags that they send out, which I think is funny. I've never had to get a box before, so that means I really balled out, I guess. Silky stuff, we got all sorts of things. I got one dress for my mom because she wanted a red dress for this like Zoom thing she's doing, I don't know, but. Okay, so I wanna show you a few of the things. This jacket. This one got some negative reviews on the site. Oh, I can't unzip it. Uh-oh. People didn't know it was gonna be this like shiny material. It's definitely different. I like the fur. It is like getting stuck to itself, if that makes sense, but I think it's kind of fun. What is the brand on this one? It's from Urban. Oh, cute. I got it in a medium. So here's what it looks like up close and personal. I kind of like it, honestly. It's definitely different. It'll be good for an Instagram. Always thinking about the content. So the next thing that I'm so excited about is from Free People. Oh, cute. So very cute. It has one of those waists where you can kind of cinch it up, and I believe, yeah, I definitely could wear this as a dress. It's definitely long enough. Up close and personal here, what the colors look like. A really pretty like blush, what would you call that? Like a burgundy and a greenish. Looks a lot like something that Amber Filler Up would wear. I love Amber on Instagram. She's one of my like style inspos. It also feels really cozy, so I'm gonna try this one out for size. I love Nuuly because I don't need to commit to it necessarily. Like if it's like one of those things I'll wear like once, I'm renting, so it doesn't feel like I'm wasting money or anything. This dress, oh my God, it's just beautiful. Look at this, like, oh my God. I don't know if you can tell the full extent, but it's like this golden yarn, like woven into the dress. It looks kind of like velvet on camera, I feel, but it's this really beautiful golden woven yarn, and this is like a princess, wow, this is a princess gown. It's a little bit, wow, it's not even that long either. Look at this gorgeous number. Has some flutter sleeves, we have a cinchy waist. The neckline looks good. I saw some reviews saying it wasn't for people with larger chests, which is good for yours truly because I got nothing, so it's great. Yes, we're in quarantine. Yes, I look horrible like every day, and yes, I have not left the house for more than like an hour in like months, but I'm gonna get a princess gown because I deserve it. So what else did we get? We got, oh, this sweater. It's actually kind of huge. So it's definitely, oh, I guess I could button, no, I couldn't button it. There's no more buttons. So this is a cardigan. It's definitely not gonna be worn by itself. I thought maybe it could be, but definitely not, unless I want my full boob out. So anyway, it's a cute little cardi I can wear with a tank top or something underneath. I liked how the stripes look. I feel like it kind of looks like ice cream, like the strawberry chocolate vanilla. But she's cute. Really soft. It got very good reviews on the site, so I was very excited about this one. And then last but not least, we got this skirt. So this is from Free People for Nuuly. It's this like really pretty velvet with these like paisleys. It looks very Renaissance-y. So cute. Can't wait to wear this with like a sweater and like high boots or something. Very cute. So yeah, guys, that is what I got from Nuuly. It's only $89 a month, which feels like a really good price considering that my job like revolves around me having new clothes all the time. If you guys follow me on Instagram, you know that I am a serial outfit repeater. I am not afraid of repeating outfits. I feel like some influencers definitely are. I'm not trying to be like, look how cool I am, but like, I'm just, you know, trying to say that it should be normalized to repeat outfits and not feel like you need to always have new clothes. But that being said, it is fun to get new clothes. So if you're gonna do it, you might as well rent. So Nuuly makes that possible for me. This is not sponsored by Nuuly. I pay for my Nuuly, but it's really awesome and I feel like it's such a good investment for bloggers and just anyone who wants cute clothes and doesn't wanna have to pay for them in full price and own them full time. Highly recommend. Look at this beautiful color palette we have. Very warm and fall, winter-ish.
Good, how are you?
All cozy. I'm wearing Alicia's sweat set, her VLOGMAS set. And I'm like, so cozy. I'm so cozy.
Have you taken a shot yet though?
I have not. I was so surprised to see that. I'm like, opening the package at 10 a.m. I'm like, oh my God, this is Don Julio.
It's the best way to wake up.
It really is. Now it's just sitting on my counter and my Dad came upstairs and he's like, when did you get tequila? I'm like, it was a gift.
You're like, now every day for Vlogmas, I will be taking a shot. I feel like I know everything that you've been doing for the past like 9 days now.
Yeah.
Or 8. Wait, now we're on 9 today.
Yes,
Sorry.
we are.